Hey, hi, and howdy everyone. My name is Al, and I am on my healing journey. So today I have a video on symptoms that parasites are known for, and even though most people have them, they're not normal. Even though society says they're normal, we shouldn't be having them. Okay, so I was doing my PDF, which as I'm writing, I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta add this, I gotta add this, I gotta add this. So I'm just trying to I have 4 Google Docs open right now with everything, just trying to figure it all out. So while I was doing it, I was like, well, why not make a video about this? So here we are, I got all my notes behind me. So some of the signs that you have, you're full of parasites, you have a parasitic infection, parasites are playing a role in your body, all of these things, okay? And again, don't be scared. Do not be scared of this. This is life, and you've been brought here to now change, right? Because parasites can only live in a body that's toxic, acidic, all these things. So now it's like, okay, we just gotta make a life change. So let's get into it. First is an itchy anus. I had to put the word anus because I think it's hilarious. So an itchy anus. And this is mostly because of pinworms. The woman worm, she likes to come out at night. This generally happens at night, so itchy anus at night, and she'll lay the eggs around the butthole. So she's so lovely for that, right? And then the idea is you scratch, get it under your fingernails, put it in your mouth, spread it to other things, and then the babies can now live their life wherever they go. Okay, so itchy anus, unexplained constipation or diarrhea. And what goes along with this, it's not right here, it's later in my notes, but is bloating, right? These are not normal. We get them as humans. I was like, oh, I'm so bloated, I'm constipated, oh, got diarrhea. That's not normal. You should be going to the bathroom 2 to 3 times a day, okay? But I know people, they're like, I haven't gone to the bathroom in a week. What? Are you joking? Is this a joke? Because I go to the bathroom 2 to 4 times a day, 2 to 5 times a day, because I am eating food that my body's like, yep, nutrients, pulled it, remove it. Nutrients, pulled it, remove it, right? And I'm not being like, I'm just that cool. No, not at all. I'm just saying, once you change your diet, you'll start to notice these things. And anybody that I know that changes to a plant-based diet, where they're still eating cooked foods and stuff, they're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to the bathroom regularly, going to the bathroom once a day, twice a day. And I'm like, yeah, crazy, right? Okay, so there's that. Okay, so gas or IBS. Those all kind of go together, right? Irritable bowel syndrome goes with constipation, diarrhea, bloating, all that, and so does gas. You never feel full or satisfied, ever. You can eat and eat and eat and eat, but you're never full. It's like, give me more, because it's not you. It's not the body talking. It's the parasite sending signals to the brain, I need more, right? I cut my nose and it's burning. It's not you, it's the parasite sending a signal saying, listen, I'm hungry, I want this, right? So then, if you're super tired, exhausted, depression, right? Because again, the parasites have control over your body. They can go wherever they are. Once you have created an environment for them, they can have free range over your body. They can go into your brain, right? When we're talking about tumors, masses, all this stuff, they are controlling this. And a lot of it is because the parasites are sucking the nutrients from you, so it's causing leaky gut, ulcers, things like that, which are also in my notes. And so they're creating little holes in your body, and what happens is the nutrients are not dispersing properly, which means that the body can't run properly, which is causing tumors. And as well as parasites can lay tumor sacs, they can create the tumor themselves, not a byproduct of what they're doing, but they can do it themselves. But yeah, so depression, they're just sending, if you're not getting the proper nutrients, that right there can make you depressed. But if they can also be sending signals to the brain Teeth grinding, okay? Grinding your teeth when you're awake or you're asleep. Right there. Rosacea, all kinds of skin stuff. We'll get into that a little bit later. I wrote depression twice. Forgetfulness, okay? And well, some of these things can be other things. They can also be parasitic. So my first thing when someone's like, oh, I'm forgetting, oh, I have headaches, another one, oh, I'm constipated, oh, this, please do a parasite cleanse. And then once we've done a couple of those, let's see what's left. Let's see what symptoms are left. Let's see what your bowels look like after that. Let's see everything, and then we can go on, right? Really strong cravings. I just went over this. The parasites are saying, I want a Cinnabon. I can't even think of any food right now. You get what I'm saying. So the really strong cravings, which most people have, they're like, ooh, I got a hankering for, ooh, I'm craving. That is one of the biggest or most obvious that you have parasites, because the body doesn't crave junk itself, right? So I can only use myself as an example. I don't have permission to use anyone else or anything, and it's me, it's my story. So when I did my first cleanse, I'm gonna say my first real cleanse because there's a whole backstory. When I did my first cleanse, I immediately didn't want junk food, vegan junk food, right? I'm vegan, plant-based, whatever, but I didn't want that junk food. I didn't want to have the ice cream. I didn't want any of that. It just didn't look good anymore. Second cleanse, the one I just finished yesterday, I didn't want cooked food. It looked repulsive. I didn't want any of it. Like, the smell of meat got even more toxic to my body. Like, it literally made me want to throw up, how the smell of meat smelled. And that's just it, right? Because look, I'm ridding my body of the stuff that wanted it. So I haven't eaten meat in like 6 years, but I could smell it for a while and it smelled good and all this kind of stuff. But then, like, now it's repulsed. Like, my body's like, get it away from me. I don't want this. And that's because I'm getting rid of the things that are feeding on it. I don't want the sugar. I don't want it. Like, I see people eating it, and what used to smell good, I guess the aroma smells good, like to a Cinnabon, but it doesn't, my body has no craving for it. It has no want for it. The only time I've craved anything was more cold pressed juice, or a fruit bowl, or a big salad, and that's what I've been craving. And but I haven't even craved it. It was like, oh, I'm hungry. You know what I would like is a kale salad. Oh, you know what I would like is a bowl of kiwis. And that's the other thing. Last night when I ate, I had a Haima melon, which is like a mix between a cantaloupe and a melon, some pineapple, blueberries, kiwi, mango. I think that's what I had. And when I was eating it, the kiwi tasted different. Everything just tasted different. Like, I could tell if my eyes were closed, I'd be like, oh, that's a kiwi. But there was something different about it, and it was really cool. Okay, next, craving heavy foods. This is going along with the cravings. Fried food, junk food, pizza, french fries, breads, pasta, crackers, baked goods, sweets. There's something wrong in the body. This is a way, like, yo, like, I'm craving french fries. This is my cue that we are not okay. And we are not designed to eat these foods, nor are we designed to eat them in the quantities that we eat them in. And you'd be like, well, I just have like one french fry. No, you don't. You do not eat one french fry, okay? Because I know me, if I order a french fry, or a side of french fries, I will eat all mine and whoever else ordered them, okay? Because we are all, like, we want them. Our body wants it. Let's see here. If you are eating more, I'm so sorry, guys. If you are eating more than normal and you're still hungry, there's a sign as well, right? I think I already said this. Bloating, constipation, hard to gain or lose weight. A lot of people that cannot gain weight have tapeworms. They do, like massive ones. As well, I'm sure they have other parasites, but that's a very common parasite for people that can't gain weight. Joint pain, arthritis-like symptoms, ulcers, lesions, food allergies or sensitivities, reoccurring infections, like you're constantly sick, you're getting bronchitis, right there, headaches, restlessness, anxiety, nervousness, unexplained rashes, hives, eczema, skin irritation, nutrient deficiencies, seasonal allergies, memory impairment. And now here's a little something else. Parasites are not a disease, but they can cause and carry them, right? So that's where we're going. They are evil little turds. And they can also cause a lot of nervous damage because of the waste that they produce, okay? And it really, the waste that they produce really has damage, really has effect on our nerves and how much, what they do. So they cause anxiety, they cause depression, fear. All of these things are caused from not only the parasite, but the byproduct of parasites. And the last thing I had on there was just a loss or gain of massive appetite, which we kind of went over already. So those are some things that I thought I would share, especially because when my PDF's done, I can be like, look, I have it in video form if you'd like to go see instead of reading all this. And I'm sorry, I'm so tired. My family's about to go on spring break, and they were up at like 4 a.m. trying to pack, and the way the house is set up, everything they do on the bottom level echoes into my room. So it sounded like they were all in my room with me, and I wasn't getting great sleep. So I'm a little tired, but that's it, you guys. I'm sure there are more. As of right now, that's what I've had. This is what I've gathered. Tons of research. I'm not just pulling this kind of stuff out of my butt. I am really researching, you guys. Oh my goodness. Hello, painful periods. I am such a silly goose. I have to write that in there. Painful periods. And cysts. Personal story. Every month. When I first got sick, I was having severe painful periods, and they took me in. They're like, oh, you probably have endometriosis. So they did ultrasounds, and they found the right side had a cyst, and that's the side that I was dropping an egg from. The next month I came in, the left side had a cyst. The right cyst was gone. The left side had a cyst. Right cyst had. Every period, every time, whatever side was dropping the egg, grew a cyst the size about a baseball, and then would shrink and shred during the period and come on the other side. And their solution was birth control. I got it filled. I took one. I said, I'm not taking this. Why am I taking this? This is stupid. And one of my family members was really pushing for me to take it because they take it and they follow the medical route and everything. And I was like, no. Like, I'll just deal with my painful period. It's probably just because I have Lyme disease, whatever, I'll figure it out. Well, once I started doing the parasite cleanses, the notice is different. This period, I was on my period while I was on this cleanse. My bloating up to it was not as bad. I could not tell noticeably which side the cyst was on, because normally, say it was on the left side, it would literally be like this. It would, like, this side of my stomach would be higher and rounded out more. It's so funny. It looked like someone was in me pushing that side of my stomach. And it was like extended, like it was hard to hold in. It wasn't like, oh, I ate a lot of food and now I got a food baby that'll pass in 30 minutes, because again, if you're eating a plant-based diet, no joke, like you get bloated and it's gone really fast. But that would happen, and it didn't happen this time. I was very thin my entire period. Before my period, slight bloat. 2 weeks before, slight bloat, because I always bloat like 2 weeks before. And I did not have, I was uncomfortable, like I had back pain and stuff like that, but I did not have the awful shredding of the cyst. I couldn't literally feel the shredding of the cyst. It feels like someone is just taking like daggers on their nails and just going and ripping my insides. And I have literally been to where I can't get off the toilet. I'm sitting like with my knees up on the toilet like this, and I am just crying, passing in and out, sweating profusely. I would literally be naked and just wrapped a towel around me, and my family would be like, I don't know what to do for you, right? So I didn't have that this time. I'm not gonna say I'm cured yet, but I'm just telling you, painful periods, parasites will come out of your period. I went through some deep rabbit holes last night, and I'm still gonna keep researching. I was noticing that things were coming out, sorry TMI, but things were coming out, and I was like, no, it's just, normal. It's not normal, you guys. It is not normal what was coming out. And I know what I've found, medical professionals have been taught that these are just blood clots, not parasites. And I can tell the difference between what looks like a uterus and what looks like a slinky rope, okay? And why couldn't they come out of my period? That is one more way to shed parasites. So as a woman, that is amazing, because we have one more way that a man can't shed a parasite. So we should take that as yay. But think about it, I'm getting cysts. Well, what's causing the cysts? Most likely a parasitic infection. Why would they not be able to dump out? So it's just amazing. If you have painful periods, I would highly recommend, because there's some of these things that you can live with, but a painful period that you dread every day of your life, it's just not the move. So thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful healing journey. Well, it's probably not gonna be beautiful, but it'll be worth it. I swear. And again, none of this is medical advice. It is just personal experience and what I have found from research. So stay tuned. My PDF will probably be out, I don't know when, but because this is taking a lot of time. But you can follow me on TikTok. Everything will be at the end of this video and probably linked down below. So